right, well, we are just rolling out of the hotel here, and I have been a little bit Twitter painted all day, but I've been being a good boy and doing my 9 to 5 work so I can jump out, and we're headed out to the farm. Well, actually, we're headed out to the loggers. We got a new tractor. We got a Ford Versatile 256. So we're gonna go out and give that big beast a walk around, pull it in the shop. Gonna basically give it a once over, check all the fluids, wiggle the gears, stick the shifts. As you can see, we are in the midst of a fine, lovely Wisconsin October 15th day. We drove out, wife and me and the kids drove out from Seattle, so we are gonna go get it on. Actually, I do have to tell you, it was just gorgeous a little bit earlier, but so we're gonna go out and we're gonna get this bad boy checked over and do the responsible thing before we start playing in the mud with it. So I'm pretty stoked. So I'll check in with you when we get out there and start doing a walk around on it. All right, bad boys, we are here. Now, by the way, I don't know if you could. Oh, interesting. We are trucking loads of. These are all swamp mats. I ordered. Them are all my swamp mats. I don't know who belongs to all these swamp mats. And there be this bad boy right there. So we're gonna go get a closer look at that thing right meow. But let's track down these boys and see what they're doing with all these swamp mats first.
All this on it, and I'm like, I don't even want to do this.
Say hi, Tate.
So, hey, bud.
Hey, babe, as you can see, well, Tate was loading a bunch of these mats up. So I guess somebody's renting them, so it's a good thing we found them. And I'm riding with him. I just want to go watch him load them and unload them. We'll figure we're here and might as well have a little fun. So we're just trucking along here, causing trouble. So
we're gonna be some.
You have fun.
Yeah.
I'll
it's a rainy day, and we're gonna have fun doing it.
I was gonna say, I showed up at Tate's. It's 41. It's raining. Other than putting that tractor inside and going through fluids, there ain't a whole lot I can do today, so I figure we might as well go for a ride. He just pumped my butt up, so my seat's sitting a little higher, and we'll have fun. I'm gonna edit that part out of it.
I have more respect for them guys with their cigarettes in the other case than that fat bitch. She's not even getting. Okay.
Why don't you take them forks and push that thing? What are you?
I'll straighten it up when I get there. We gotta get them to. Well, see, Jordan only had 10 on him.
I can't figure out what. We gotta get up there with some self-leveling.
Look at, see how gay that guy is? He thinks he's gonna get on.
Yeah, so kind of a funny thing, but our timber mats that we got for the swamp, as you can see right here, the power company is actually borrowing because they are having to go in near this boat lift with their machines and they don't want to cross the boat lift. So he just got done unloading and we are going to roll up there and watch these 4 people stand around while we do work. Well, I don't do work. Tate's gonna do work, but Tate's getting pretty pissed off because there's a lot of people standing around and nobody doing work. But so you can kind of Let's see what they're loading up there. Well, they're putting docks in or something.
Well, you can't block that shit in.
Girls is a good operator. Oh, there went a bunk. All right. The last one. All right, boys and girls. I'll tell you what, here's this pig. We just got it pulled in because it's 41 degrees and raining outside. As you can see, the cab is fairly dirty, and I don't have a clue what most of the stuff in here does, so we're gonna have to figure that shit out. Can't figure out what makes the armrest go up. The seat bounces all over the place. It's held in place with a piece of wood. Haven't figured that out yet. I'd like to get some windows cleaned so I can see and get the dirt out of the vents, and figure out lights and what all works up in here, and kind of go from there. It'd be nice if the heater worked, because it's cold as a beast out right now. Other than that, let's get these panels popped off of here and check the motor out. But all right, man, so you guys have seen it. This thing is a peach of a tractor, and yeah, we're gonna go from there. We're gonna clean this pig up and kick it out. I don't know if any of the lights work. Somebody's ripped them all off, which kind of sucks, because lights would be nice, but we can Amazon up some light bars and deal with that. All right, so let it be. Just fucking had it with that. didn't have a chance, so we obviously yanked that off and put a new wheel on here, lubed up the bearings. That's running nice. So kind of cool discovery. Here's our drawbar. We got a second set of blades for this thing. I don't know if you can see that, man, but them blades are beefy. They're serious blades. Half the lights don't work. I took the windshield wiper off. I'm gonna go in and see if we can't find a replacement. So those things, all the rubber's perished on them. A little bit of leaking right there, not too bad. I don't know what those are, but I'm not getting any electricity to them. Other than that, we got the cab vacuumed out, which so you guys probably saw some video of, and just running through systems. One thing I will say, this thing pops right off. We got a little leak in here. I don't know if you can see that, but I think right here there's a little O-ring back there that's perished. Again, not a critical thing. We're a little bit low on the juice, but transmission fluid was also at the bottom of the dipstick. Oil is brand spanking new. Little bit low on coolant. So the only particular challenge we're having right now that's like a functionality. Oh, here's a kind of another interesting thing here. Underneath, I discovered this thing is looks like the Exxon Valdez, and I tried to tighten it up, but I don't know if you can see that because I kind of aiming the camera funny here, but the sight glass, there's a little O-ring in there that's perished, and it's giving about a drip every 30 seconds or so. So this is open. I'm guessing that's some sort of breather tube, but I guess it's probably supposed to turn down and terminate down here or something. That probably broke off at some point in time. So the only functionality thing, and I haven't quite figured this out yet, is it was in first when I got it, and I shifted it to second, and now it seems pretty happy in second. So I'm gonna have to do some manual reading on that one. Try to get the cab cleaned up as much as we could. Like 30 years of chain smoking in here, so it doesn't smell that bad. The radio will work. Works pretty good if you hold on to the antenna with your finger. So lights have been ripped off. That's okay. It's all minor stuff we'll play with. Second gear thing's a little bit goofy, but other than that, we're pretty stoked. So we're gonna throw some fluid in the transmission and hit her with the grease gun a little bit tomorrow, and then we're gonna go run down to the farm and let it eat. It's about 11:30 right now, so we've been here for quite a few hours. Like I said, I didn't really shoot a lot of video of that because there wasn't a whole ton to see except for me fumbling blindly around trying to figure out what's what. So anyways, there's this big pig, and we'll get her out tomorrow and get her working.